going on, everybody? This is Hans Martin Jr. and welcome to another episode of Hans's Random Stuff. As you can see, I am driving so I could get my parking situated because I'm back at Disneyland. Yes, mainly because I have one more ticket that I needed to use before it get expired. But I decided, since I'm going to be here by myself, I decided to give myself a little challenge. And that challenge is I'm going to try to ride all the rides at Disneyland. Yes, that includes all the kids' rides and everything that Disneyland has to offer, which is more or less around 50 rides. So right now I was hoping to get there right at the opening gate, but I hit a little bit of traffic. So I'm already off to a little rough start. But you know what? The park doesn't close to 12. To do all these rides, I will get my lightning pass as well. That should help me out big time. And I got a few strategies I think I could do to make this challenge a success. That's for sure. Maybe I may do a food review or two, maybe. But right now, I just need to get parked, head over there to the park, and get this thing started. All right, guys, let's see if I could complete this challenge. So, I'm already off to a rough start, and I hadn't even gotten into the park yet. Because when I was at the security checkpoint, apparently they had an issue that I had Allen wrenches on my keys, which I have those Allen wrenches because of my job. Yeah, they said they're not allowed in the park. Apparently, people have used these Allen wrenches to get into places they shouldn't. So since I need those Allen wrenches, I had to go back to my car and put it back. If not, they'll take it, and I do need them. And so do not bring Allen wrenches to the park. They won't let you in. Well, I find that weird because I've been here 2 times already this year, and I hadn't had an issue with it until now. Whatever. Hopefully, it'll get better today and complete this challenge. Well, like I said, I'm off to a rough start, but I'm here. I'm inside. Originally, my plan was to go to the Rise of Resistance, but that ain't going to happen. May have to bite the bullet and pay extra to cut the line there. But, so right now I'm headed to Fantasyland, knock off some rides there, and I did get the Lightning Pass starting with Space Mountain, which I'm a little disappointed it's not Hyperspace Mountain, but it is what it is. All right, here I go. Alright, so I knocked off about half the rides in Fantasyland, so that's pretty good. Now I'm heading to Tomorrowland. I do have a fast pass to get to Space Mountain. And let's see how many rides I can knock off there. I will go back to Fantasyland to finish it off later. Alright, I got halfway done with Tomorrowland. I'll definitely come back there probably later on at night for the rest of the rides. Now I'm headed to Frontierland. Got a lightning pass for Thunder Mountain, and then I'm going to go from there and see what I could do. Hopefully I could complete at least a park in the next hour. Alright, let's see. I did finish one land. I finished Star Wars Galaxy Edge. Now I'm headed back to Frontierland or Adventureland. Not quite sure, but because I got a fast pass to Pirates of the Caribbean, so I got to take care of that real quick. This is peak hours, so it will be hard. I probably will have to wait in some lines. But so far, so good. So far, so good in this challenge so far. All right, I have completed Frontierland, which is not easy, especially waiting in those lines. Even the single rider line was pretty long. So now I'm heading to Mickey's Toontown as I have a lightning pass for Mickey's Runaway Train. Hopefully I could complete that real quick, then finish off Fantasyland and Tomorrowland, and then head on to Adventureland and finish that off. That includes the Indiana Jones ride, which I hope doesn't take too long. I'm feeling hopeful. I think, I'm doing good. We'll see what happens. Alright, so I'm here at It's a Small World ride, which is still closed for refurbishment. I think they're going to open it up when the 70th anniversary begins. But man, it's been closed for a while, so it must be really been refurbished with everything. But since this ride is closed, and the ride duration is more like 15 minutes, so I'm going to just chill here for 15 minutes like I rode the ride. And then I'm going to continue on to Tomorrowland because I got a fast pass with a Buzz Lightyear, and hopefully I could bang that out real quick with everything else. I mean, it's still kind of peak hours. There's still a lot of people. I still need to go back to Toontown for the Roger Rabbit. And I still got a lot of rides in Fantasyland, plus the train and monorail. So I'm still making a good time, though. But right now, I'm just going to chill. Once the 15 minutes are up, I am going straight to Tomorrowland. Alright, I just finished everything at Tomorrowland. Now I'm going to try to finish up things at Fantasyland, but I do have to go to Toontown for the Roger Rabbit ride, which I have it for $7.50. I got a lightning pass. So I might be done by 9. So that's my goal. Originally it was going to be by 8, but I may be done by 9. Let's see. As I'm waiting for the train, I put things in perspective. It's already almost 8:30, more or less. I decided I'm going to call it quits. I still had a lot of rides in Fantasyland, and man, those lines are not getting shorter. It's been a lot of people today. If I would have came early as I thought I would, without the problems I had, I think I would have knocked out Fantasyland very quick. But
yeah, now it's just a lot, and let alone that I haven't eaten, so I need to go eat something. And yeah, so I'm just gonna call it quits. So this challenge is gonna be a fail.
Fail!
Epic fail.
Hey, you don't have to be so mean, but yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of the time in the park. Probably get out at 9. I think if I didn't have to drive back for 3 hours, I think I would have stayed. But nah. But regardless, it's been a fun day and everything. But all right, guys, thank you all for watching and cheering me on. And until the next time, I'll see you there. All right, I'm gonna do a very quick food review of the great stuff from the Red Rose Tavern. So here we go. Good. I give it a 4 out of 5.